Arresto Momentum. Glaciers. Defender. Bombarder. Arresto Momentum. Glaciers. Defender. Bombarder. Arresto Momentum. Glaciers. Defender. Arresto Momentum. Glaciers. Defender. Arresto Momentum. Glaciers. Defender. Arresto Momentum. Glaciers. Defender. Bombarder. Arresto Momentum. Glaciers. Defender.
Hello everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day. AussieSim2 here, and today guys I'm going to be bringing you my Destruction Mage build for Hogwarts Legacy. So this build mainly is a spell damage orientated build. With this build you're basically going to be able to walk into any troll lair and absolutely disintegrate them in like 20-30 seconds, if that. So first off we're going to go over the spells you will need to kind of get this build cooking. Just before we go any further guys, I would like to apologize. Apparently I had a mild stroke while trying to film this video. I'm saying Astro Memento instead of Astro Momentum, like that isn't already a meme.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
And that is going to be Astro Memento, Glacius, Defendo, and Bombarder. Now the Astro Memento and the Bombarder is kind of like my preference. You could really put whatever you want there. I'll get into later why we do have the 2 yellow and the 2 red. I'm sure probably most of you guys might actually know. And for anyone out there that still is not sure what these spells do. Now Astro Memento like suspends the enemy in like time. And we are also taking a talent which also puts the curse on the target, so that's why I'm using Astro Memento, just to help increase our damage further. Now Glacius, it freezes the target, and if you guys didn't know, any frozen target takes 2 times the damage. I'm pretty sure it's 2 times, might be 1.5, 2 times. A lot of this data is starting to come out now, but Glacius is probably the best yellow spell in the game just because it increases your damage with every spell. We are taking Defendo. Now we'll get into why we are using Defendo, but the main reason we're using Defendo is because it's a hard hitting spell, it's long range, and it shoots out a big beam that just slices everything in its way. Really handy if you group enemies together and you can just Defendo all of them. And we are also taking Bombarder. Now Bombarder, again, is just my preference. I like it. It's long range, hard hitting spell. You could easily take Ascendio or Confringo or Expelliarmus, whatever you want. This is just purely my preference. The main rotation for this build is Astro Memento, Glacius, and Defendo. The extra spell is just like a bonus at this point. Now we're going to move over to what talents you guys should be taking if you're going to be running this build. Now you really only need Defendo Mastery because that lets your Defendo slice through enemies, and boy is it satisfying when they all line up and you just take them all out in one shot. We are also taking the Glacius Mastery, which when we freeze an enemy and hit that frozen enemy, it sends out an ice explosion nova and damages all the nearby targets. Now we are going to be taking Bombarder Mastery. Now what this basically does is it gives our Bombarder spell, our already hard hitting explosive damaging spell, a massive area of effect, which kind of goes really well with this Destruction Mage idea or build that I'm trying to create. So that's why I put Bombarder in here. But who doesn't like a nice AoE? So next one we'll be taking is Slowing Curse. Now what this does is it gives our Astro Momentum the ability to put curses on targets. And what that means essentially is we get bonus DPS for just casting Astro Momentum on the target. And then the other 2 main things I would recommend taking is Focus Potion Potency. You see where I'm going with this now. So what Focus Potion Potency does, geez that's a mouthful, is when we use our Focus Potion, as long as we're casting a spell that is from that same spell set, it keeps refreshing Focus Potion, hence why we're taking 2 yellow and 2 red spells, so we can always keep resetting our focus, and that way we basically always have Glacius, Defendo, and Bombarder up at all times. Now something else that is really strong with this build is the Maxima Potion Potency. So now what Maxima Potion Potency does is it boosts the already boosted damage that the Maxima Potion gives you, and it lets you break through enemy shields now. So with all this data that's been coming out, people have worked out that the Maxima Potion gives you 2 times increase. So when you take the Maxima Potion Potency talent, it boosts that up to 3 times. So that's 3 times damage on all your other damage bonuses that you've got within your gear, your traits, all that kind of stuff. So Maxima Potion Potency is probably hands down one of the best talents in the game. And this talent isn't really necessary, but I've just added in here because it works really, really well when you're dealing with larger mobs of enemies, and that is Headache. Whenever you pull out a Mandrake, its incapacitating effect, the stunning effect lasts for longer. I think you get an extra 3 seconds, so instead of 2 seconds, it's 5 seconds now. So I feel like Headache is actually a pretty underrated talent, and also there is a bug with it right now that gives you 25% increase to all of your plant damage, not just the Mandrake. I don't know why it does that. Now, what makes this build work so goddamn well is the combos that you can do in this game. Now, I'm not going to go over all of them for you. I'm just going to focus on the one that we're currently using. And Glacius and Defindo pair up really, really well together. So when you have a frozen target, when you hit it with Defindo, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but it does do more damage. So we are utilizing that combo a lot, and it just destroys enemies. It's super satisfying. Moving on over to the gear. Now, the main thing to really talk about here is the trait. We are running Laceration 3 on every single piece of gear. Now, Laceration 3, it is additive. It's an additive damage multiplier. So I can't remember how much it actually is. I do apologize. But I know if you stack 6 of Laceration 3 on, you get 130% damage increase. I'll probably put a link in the description below to all these values so you guys can go and check them out for yourself. Now, with us running all of Laceration 3 under Findo, absolutely slaps. Like, you're going to take down trolls with basically just one Maxima Potion, one burst of your like spell rotation or whatever you want to call it. The troll ain't got no chance. You're going to absolutely breeze through any bandit camp. It is a lot of fun. And another alternative that you can do if you are using the Maxima Potions, you could take 3 Concentration 3s and 3 Laceration 3s just to boost up your other spell damage besides Defindo, and it kind of is more balanced. But I like Defindo absolutely slapping for the biggest number possible, so yeah, I'm taking 6 Lacerations. But what about hard mode? Well, random person, I don't know. When you are using this build, it does not matter. I'm going to be showing some clips now of me actually on hard difficulty. And I mean, I am pretty geared up. I feel like it's not going to make that much of a difference when you have like all the gears you want, leveled up you want, and with the traits that you want. I feel like hard or normal difficulty isn't going to make too much of a difference. But so yes, this build grinds enemies to an absolute pulp, whether it's normal or hard difficulty. Now, if you guys do not know where to get the Laceration 3 trait, or just any of the level 3, or just any traits in general, it's kind of RNG. It's probably one of the weird features in this game, is that you can't just go to a chest, a designated chest, and get like the Laceration 3 or Control 3 or anything like that. You do have to farm the bandit camp, and it's all RNG. So just go to a bandit camp, clear it, search the chest, and just cross your fingers and your toes and hope that you get the trait that you want. So just quickly, we're going to talk about the potions we are running. Obviously, we are taking the Focus Potion talent and the Maxima Potion talent. So yeah, we are obviously running a lot of Focus Potion and Maxima Potion. Also, the Mandrake is going to be really good for just stunning every enemy in the room. It's almost insane how much range the Mandrake actually have. Obviously, it's a bit of setting up, using the Focus Potion, using a Maxima Potion, and pulling out a Mandrake and using the Mandrake, but it's worth it in the end because you just clear everything out in like 2 seconds. And just another quick tip before we wrap this video up, guys, if you are looking for any legendary items, like you can't seem to get a better legendary neck piece or whatever, whenever you level up, go and check out Gladrag's Wizard Web, because he always stocks legendary items. Now, whenever you level up, say you're 33 and you go to 34, he will now stock level 34 items. So if you are struggling to get legendary gear and deck your character out and have the best builds possible and do the most damage possible, always come and check out Gladrag's, good old Gladrag. He's going to have legendary gear for you every time you level up. And that's basically it for the video, guys. Hopefully this build did help you out. If it did, could you please leave a like and subscribe? It greatly helps the channel out. I'll hopefully be coming at you guys with more videos, more guides, more builds and stuff for Hogwarts Legacy. Appreciate all the love and support as always, guys. Until next time, stay safe. Peace out.
Bombarda. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Defindo. Bombarda. Arresto Momentum. Glacius.